Okay, so the next thing we want to show you how to do is how to create a document in D3M. So as you've progressed in your project, you've created your diagram, your fleet map, and your quote, all that information you want to put into a document. So you're going to come up here to the top, hit that Documents button, switch over to the section of D3M. At this point, you have two options. You can create a new document here and just start from a blank template, or you can use a template that you've already previously created. We're not going to go too far into that today. We'll just show you how to save a template so you can use it later. First things first, you're going to come up here and give it a name. So we can call it Sales Proposal for Today. And we'll start with a blank canvas to show you how it works. So you're going to hit that orange button, the Create button. Initially, you're brought to just a blank page. You're going to want to insert a cover page. That's going to pull your company's information, get your logo, your office information, and the project information here. You're then going to insert a page right here, and you're going to get a blank canvas. So at this point, you can drag out content onto your page here. And so we have 5 different types of content over here on the left-hand side. We've got a content block. So if I drag this one out and click in, you're going to be able to, kind of edit text in the same way that you would in various other programs. So you guys are probably familiar with all of these different things here. We've got one for images as well. So if you want to upload your company image, you can do that here just by clicking in, and uploading an image from your computer. But then you also have the content blocks that are generated from this specific project that we're in. So for example, I can use the next 3, the diagram block, fleet map, or quote, to drag out content that actually relates to this deployment. So for the diagram that we created, there was a couple things quoted, a couple of repeaters, some duplexers. All of those things are actually pulled from the diagram and listed here. That quote section here translates over into the document. So, you can use this to create some really professional looking documents. And once you're satisfied with a document, all you got to do is, come down here and hit this button here. And you can actually save this as a template. So you could say that moving forward as a starting point for every document that you have, you want it to take that exact same look that we have for this document. So you could have the text block first, then an image, and then the quote. So if that's how you want to do it, you can save this as your sales proposal, hit create, and then every time you go to actually create a new document, you'll have the option of having these 3 content blocks in a row. You can also save text in here, so you can have a whole blurb about yourself, your terms and conditions, all that sort of stuff's important. So you'd want to do a better job than we have done here today, but we just wanted to show you how you can get started. So there are some other options up here at the top. First one that's important to understand is that this is a working document. So everything that you do in the diagram, fleet map, or quote section of D3M will come through an update on the documents page. But you can also save versions in documents. So I can say, I want to create a snapshot of what this looks like today and say that this is V1, version 1, for example. And then the working document is the working version of this. So if you add things to this, if I was to come down here and add, a diagram section, for example, and drag that content in here, that would be different from that snapshot, that V1 that we had, because there's something new. We have this whole diagram section. So if I want to go back and look at version 1, I can do that, and that diagram will disappear. But if I want to jump back up to the working section, it'll show me the most up-to-date version of this document that we've created, which should have that diagram section here. You also have the options to set up different paper types here, so you can go legal or letter or A4, whatever you need, and you can also come over here to the far right hand side, hit that print to PDF button, and you'll have an option to print this out if you don't want to share it with somebody live. If you do want to share it with somebody live, it's pretty straightforward. You're just coming up to this share button up here at the top, hitting that, and you can actually select the sales proposal. So this is the one we've done today. And you can share it with a link, or you can type in their email address here and hit that share document button. You can share several different copies. So if you only want them to see the working version, you can get rid of that version 1 here. Or maybe you do want to show that and not the working document at this point. You can take that away, or both. So you have a lot of options when it comes to printing things out and also sharing this live document with your customers. Thanks a lot.